What's up, YouTube? Docultamian coming at you live from an undisclosed location somewhere in the valleys, cold valleys of Michigan, somewhere in the middle of nowhere, where only I know where I am, but I don't know where I am, so you won't know where I am, so nobody knows where anybody is, because that's just the way it is. So, again, this is part 2, or the next video in this chapter for my guild mates and my son. Just kind of I gave a little quick walkthrough just a few minutes ago on what I do every day. Just a quick walkthrough from an average Joe Schmo doing his thing. Now, I wanted to come back in here and do a second part because I want to talk to everyone about farming. Now, you guys may or may not know this, and I mean, the game has alternated their stuff a little bit. But this journey guide is going to be your friend for what you are doing in your career here in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes games. This was actually a really cool thing that the company did. As they split it up between tiers. So then you can just come in here and scroll and see what you kind of need to do. I highly suggest that all of my players in my guild right now complete tier 1 and tier 2 up until BB. Okay, you want Emperor Palpatine, you want Yoda, you want Admiral Thrawn, and you want R2-D2. Okay, then you can skip if you so choose. Yes, watch, skip, scroll down here and go after your Ravens. Or Revens. Ravens. What did I say Raven in the last video? I meant, Jedi Revan. Oops. Hey, God, I hope people don't beat me up for that. Raven, Reuven. But anyway, so when you come in here to your journey, guys, say you're going to farm for your Emperor Palpatine. You come in here, and now I've completed this, so it's not going to show you what the journey requirements are. But you can look. The very last battle, you can use all these different characters to choose from to complete this task. Start with Phoenix Squad. Farm Phoenix Squad, get Phoenix Squad, max out Phoenix Squad, 7 stars. You don't have to gear 13 these people, and honestly, I don't really recommend it. It's a waste of resources. Just get them up to blank and be done with it. Because you can use Phoenix Squad to unlock Palpatine and Thrawn. And basically, that's all you could use is Phoenix Squad for him. Now here, you can see my guys. Look at my squad. Okay, yes, they're all 7 stars because that's required, but I'll show you my Phoenix Squad. They're not, but I have found out that over the year that you actually do want to beef up your Phoenix Squad, because on the Hoth Rebel event, it requires the Phoenix Squad. That's all you could use is the Phoenix Squad. And later on, when the table opens up and you get farther in, it gets harder. And you're using your Phoenix Squad. And I usually put it on auto battle. It'll take 15. I mean, I'll run that clock out. Is there a clock on it? I think there's a clock. But even if there isn't a clock, man, this battle lasts for it. No, there isn't a clock. You got to do 6 rounds. And man, does it take forever. I mean, I could put it down, leave, make lunch, watch some TV, and they'll still be fighting. So you kind of want to beef up your Phoenix Squad. But at first, don't. At first, just get them up to a certain point and be done with it. But I'll show you. I'm not doing a Galactic Legend. I actually did. This is my first guy I got Sith Eternal, and people might ask, well, why'd you go for him first? Why didn't you go for, Revan? I mean, not Revan, but Kylo. Man, I'm just not talking very well today, so excuse me. So right off the bat, for people that are just popped in, I am not speaking good English, as APGAINS always like to say. Like, he's just, APGAINS is like blah blah blah. Oh, I forgot to mention that. So APGAINS and Arnold 101. I don't know how he pronounces his real name, but APGAINS. I'll put the links below for these guys. And there's CubsFan Han, Cubs fan. Cubs Han fan. All right, anyway, I'm wasting time here. So anyway, so you come in here and you hit your journey guide, and then as you'll see here, let me go to mine. Who am I doing? I'm currently working on this guy. So here's where I'm talking about ships. See all these red? See the red? It says 3 of 5. I only have 3 ships ready to go to do this first battle here. So the first battle, you see it's got prerequisites. So you'll have to get to level 85 to do a lot of this stuff. That's your prereqs. And each journey guide you'll see prereqs, especially when you get to the Galactic Legends on why you're going to do the prereqs. I'll actually show you. The reason why I did Sith Eternal first is because I had most of Sith Eternal's prereqs already completed. I'm a bad guy fan. I love Cobra from G.I. Joe, the Decepticons from Transformers, the Sith, and the Emperor. I like the bad guys. I don't know why. I just think, I mean, honestly, the bad guys always have the coolest looking armor and the coolest looking gear. So, I mean, come on. I mean, even Predator, he's got this big, huge, hunting predator. He's like can stealth and disappear, and he's got the infrared. Never mind. So anyway, so you come in here, and any journey that you want to see, and you're going to come in here and see these prereqs. Now, these guys all have 16 prereqs, and if you come in here and really look at this stuff is obnoxious. You have to relic out your stuff to 7, or most of the time it's 7, but I think there's one where it's even more than that. So I'll show you that later. But anyway, so come in here, you click on your guy, and then you go through the journey. Now, a lot of times, I think you click ahead so you can see pretty much what you want, but pretty much this is just it. You just got Phoenix Squad, you come in here, each battle, you just got to fight. Same thing with Thrawn. Yoda, you want Jedi. Now, I was asked last night, well, I'm working on my Yoda. Well, who do I use? Jedi. First of all, if you've already done your Phoenix Squad, you already got 2 Jedi already up there from the Phoenix Squad. Then what you'll do is you have your choices here. Obi-Wan Kenobi should be one of your choices because Obi-Wan is farmable right off the bat in Cantina battles. But if you could get Jolie or Bastilla, and if I pronounce anybody's names wrong, oops, my bad. Because you're going to need those characters later. And if you're nuts and you like Mace Windu, then farm Mace Windu. It doesn't matter what Jedi you use. I don't really care what Jedi you use. Just pick one and stick to it. Farm that Jedi. But because you're going to need the ones that you see in gold. You see the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see the 7. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. You need to have Obi-Wan Kenobi, especially when you go after R2-D2. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. My bad. Nope. Scratch. Shh. Nope, not R2-D2. My bad. You're going to need the Emperor for that. What I meant was, who do you need? It's Commander Luke Skywalker. Commander Luke Skywalker, you're going to need R2-D2 and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you have to have Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's no getting around it because, let's see, where is it at? Right here, Tier 5. He is a requirement. You have to have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And unfortunately, again, they all want you to have 7 stars. So you're going to have to beef these guys up. So you could start on this squad with Obi-Wan Kenobi, okay? the Rebels. You could do Phoenix Squad, and you could do an Empire Squad, a Jedi Squad for the other guys, for R2-D2. And your Empire Squad, just pick whoever you want. But I used Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine. I think I had the Royal Guard, Grand Moff, and then some Stormtrooper or something in there when I did him. But it's been a long time since I did his. Here, and I'll see. So it's all, yep. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so there you go. So, I hope that was a little helpful. I didn't really think this through, so. But see, what else was I going to say? Okay, so farming. There we go. Farming. So I said Cantina battles. So if you're doing, you have to unlock them all, and I'm sure all of you know this already. So in the very first tab, you have Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker. So if you're going after R2-D2, just farm these two. Now only pick one, and you can alternate. Do one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday, and just skip back and forth. You know, boom, 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 and just do one a day. Okay? Because Cantina battles or, you know, whatever. But if you're farming Phoenix Squad, here she is. Very first tab, 1F. Okay? Unlock all of them. You don't have to 3-star them. Just finish the battle, and it'll unlock the next one. So you don't have to 3-star. 3-star, 3-star is where you can multi-sim. So you could just come in here and hit the button and be done with it, okay? That's what you want to go, that's what you're gunning for. That's what your goal is. And then, I don't think, and then tab 2, Ezra, Phoenix Squad. Now you're saying to yourself, well, damn, man, if they're all in the Cantina battles, how am I supposed to farm for them? Again, alternate. Alternate which ones you want and go from there. It's a slow process. Don't expect to get all these teams in a week or two. Man, I've been playing this game for years, so it's not a joke. But there are things that help you. In the store, in the shipment store, when you're farming your characters, you come to Cantina battles, and there's Chopper. You come in here every day, and you use 400 coins, and you get 10 shards of Chopper. And before you know it, you will have Chopper at 7-star. Now, at the same time as you're farming for Chopper, and you got the coinage, I highly suggest you farm for Stormtrooper Han. And if you have the extra coins, get Boba Fett. If you're a Clone Wars fan and you don't want the bounty hunters, whatever, dude, farm for whatever you want. But the bounty hunters are used for a crap ton of stuff in here, especially when it comes to the credit heist. Okay, just trust me when I say you want your bounty hunters, all of them. But if you have the coinage, do it. If you don't, first concentrate on Chopper. That's your first target. If you have extra coins, but you want to make sure you save the coins so you can have 400 coins every single day, or 800 coins a day, and we'll come in here when that refreshes so you could buy him twice. And then in the guild store, you will come over here and don't buy anything, just skip it all. In the guild store, you want to come over here and spend your coinage on Zam. And they're not in here today, but there are 3, because Colonel Stark's in here. But there are 2 very rare and important characters in here that can only be purchased in here. And that's Dengar, the bounty hunter, and is it Poplo? There's an Ewok. One Ewok. I think it's let me double check. Let me bust out of here. Hold on. 1 second. I don't want to tell you something that's not right. It's not Poplo ones. Who the hell? What Ewok is in there? Some of you might already know this. Yeah, Poplo. Or is it Chief Chirpa? No, Chief Chirpa is available in. Oh God. Hold on. Nope, Pablo's in the Cantina battles. Who is in? Man, I feel like a noob here. Alright, never mind. Alright, they're in. Somebody. Wow. Alright, anybody want to throw their 2 cents in down below, go for it. But anyway, there's an Ewok in here that you can start farming for. Maybe it's just an extra place to farm. So the 2 characters that you can only get in here is Colonel Stark and Dengar, the bounty hunter. But he's not in here right now. And Zam you could farm, but it's an extra place to get shards for her. So you want Zam. God, I feel so like a noob. Anyway, so in the Squad Arena store, here's your cannon. Here's Kanan for your Phoenix Squad. Come in here, 400, boom, get him to 7-star. And then later on, you can come in here and just start buying whoever you want. Newt Gunray, I believe this is the only place you could get him. You can come in here and farm Darth Sidious if you want. But if you're going for the Revens, here's HK-47. So if you got the spare coins, come in here and get him. But there's also Admiral Akbar in here. Ventress, you want to farm your Night Sisters eventually. Princess Leia's in here. Grand Moff Tarkin and Mace Windu. You want these 2 guys because these guys are your capital ship captains. So you want to get them to 7 stars because, again, as I was talking about, farming ships. Your Galactic War Store. Here's your Zeb. You come in here every day, 400 coins. There's your Zeb. Before you know it, you got him at 7 stars. Easy as pie. Is it easy as pie? I don't know. God, man. I'm such a goober. I swear to God, I don't know about me sometimes. Later on, you can come in here and farm for your Bigs, and you can farm for your Jawas. Jawas are pretty much useless, but they actually do have a event in here, and if your Jawas suck, you're not going to get very far. And my Jawas suck, so don't worry about it. Don't put any trust. Just you're farming your Zeb in here. Skip over the mod store. Don't ever waste your freaking money in this mod store. I'm telling you, just ignore it. Just skip over it. Fleet Arena store. This is where you can get certain shards for your ships, but this is where you want to farm some of your characters. You want General Grievous, here he is. You're doing the Clone War troops, here they are. Cody's here right now. Darth Maul's in here now, but it changes. Sometimes the 501st will be in here. Ahsoka Tano will be in here. So you come in here and you purchase them so you could get your 7 stars up. Yes, you could farm them, but to be able to come in here and get an extra 10 shards, that's why I said to do that in the events. And watch out too. I mean, for the new players, don't worry about buying the Zetas. Don't spend your, you want to farm your other stuff. Vader's ship will show up in here occasionally. As you can see, Boba Fett's ship comes in here occasionally. Rex's ship comes in here. If you have the spare currency, buy it. If you don't, just save it. Don't spend it. Okay, Guild Event Store. This is only for the Guild members who participate in the Guild events. This is why Guild events are important to complete. Hello, Guild. Hello. This is why we want to do the Guild events. Because without winning Guild events or participating in Guild events, you will not get any currency to buy what's in here, which is very aggravating. Because you need to come in here and buy A, Rebel Officer Leia, B, Hermit Yoda, C, Wampa. Without Wampa, no one is ever going to collect Luke. Let's see, one of the Skywalkers. I mean, goddamn, they got like 500 million Luke Skywalkers in this game. But anyway, as you can see now, the currency changes. Today it's 4,000 for 15 shards. And for those of you who have completed your Revan task and have collected Malak, This is where you have to go and buy the rest of the shards to get Malik to 7-star. So I hope my guild members are reading this. Yeah, you're reading this. God damn, dude. Drink some coffee or something. This is where you got to go. I'm over my 20-minute mark, but oh well. This is where you got it. This is the only place you could get this guy. Okay, and then when you're lucky enough to unlock General Skywalker, this is the only place you could go to get the rest of the shards to 7-star him. This is the only place to get Hermit. Well, not the only place, I'm sorry. Not the only place, but the extra spare shards that you get from different events, very, very rare and very, very long time in between. So, come on, people. Stop diddle-dallying around and do the guild events. It's not that complicated. Championship store. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Shard store. Once you unlock your first 7-star character, you'll start collecting shards. Every time you collect characters up to 7 stars and have them at 7 stars, you'll start collecting shards. Every time you get duplicates. That currency you use to buy things that you can't buy elsewhere, or helps you along with collecting your gear so you can upgrade your gear. Okay. See the little flag? That means you're currently looking for this stuff. Now, if you got a flag like I do, and you say you own over 2,000 of them, don't purchase it. Okay? Like rare stuff. It takes a long time to farm for some of this crap, which is a fucking joke. So, when any chance you get to come in here and utilize this, ooh, I need it for my Dark Trooper, so I will purchase them. So that, I mean, it's only 6 lousy shards, but that's 6 more shards closer to completing a piece of gear. Not a whole lot, but it is. So let's say you come in here and you're doing, okay, so it's, yeah, I don't really need this for anything. Now again, don't be discouraged. Yes, I got 16,000 shards, but man, them shards gone in an instant. So and they're not, sorry, I bumped out of that tab. It takes a while to accumulate them. And there's a trick to accumulate them, which isn't for any noob right now. And anyone in my guild right now, yeah, you don't need to know about it. Because you're a long way away from doing it. The Conquest store. Ignore it. So anyway, hopefully. Now for farming other characters, farm at your own discretion. Okay, I could show all of you, if none of you have any of these tabs open, I could show all of you who's in all of these tabs. But again, you want to start off small. I suggest that when you first start off and you're in your lower level stuff, here's the first 2 guys that you need to farm right here in tab 1. Okay, these 2. Farm both of these. I mean, if you're not farming, I mean, if you don't have anything else unlocked, like if you're not all the way up here in the tab, whatever, those are the first 2. You come in here, you farm them 2 guys. Yes, you will need a Ahsoka, so, farm her too if you so choose. But if you're a dark side character guy, you're going to need both light side and dark side characters, and you're going to want a good team and a good squad anyway. If you can unlock tab 2, go ahead and stir up and start farming Gideon. There's also Ewoks and lots of characters that you could farm once you start opening up your tabs. But again, you have to unlock the normal tab side first before you unlock the hard battles. Night side battles, very first tab. Well, I'm on tab 3, so I'm farming this guy. But here, you can farm Anakin Skywalker right away. So do it. And, this guy. Farm this guy. Yeah. And if you want, you could farm her. But honestly, I have not utilized her at all. But you do need her for, I think, one of the ships. So you have to have her to unlock one of the Phoenix Squad ships. Okay, and here's an extra place to get Obi-Wan Kenobi if you want to get him, Boba Fett, and then if you're farming the Clone Wars, he's here too. And if you have time to spare, you do want to farm this young lady. You want to farm her, get her pretty geared out. She's an excellent Jedi to use, and she's a healer. Okay, if you're going to go for a healer Jedi, okay, skip this guy. Don't invest in this guy. The Jedi Counselor just sucks, so don't even bother. If you're going for a Jedi healer, go for this young lady here. Okay, so I'm way over my time limit for myself anyway. So thank you for watching. I'll make another video to babble on about stuff that I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. And we'll go from there. All right, I'm going to upload these online so that my guild members can watch. Now, my guild members, and of course anybody else, if you have questions for just the average Joe guy, like, hey, down below. But if you want the experts of the experts, I will put down there my top 3 favorite people I like to watch, and I learn a lot from. APGAINS has a website that he has that links to the, how does he put it, the greatest leveling guide known to man, or I don't know. I'm not going to take his words out of his mouth. And then there's Hans Fans Club, and then Arnold 101. Those 3 guys, man, you watch, okay? And you can learn a lot from them, because that's where I learned stuff. All right, I'll come back with something else. I'll think of something else to do, and then we'll go from there.